arrived here?
I was in
In
misery.
what kind of
I
situation?
had a broken marriage, and within 3 months of being married, I found out that my husband had a lover. I shared my apartment with rats. My son was asking me for food, and I didn't have anything to give him.
Filho pedindo o que comer, eu não tinha.
I had death threats coming from my husband. He would tell me that he was going to kill me and our son. When the landlord would come for the rent, we never had the money. I only had one pair of pants, which I had to sew every day because they were ripping. My husband only had one pair of boots that I had to line with paper.
Eu colocava papel na bota.
Our situation got so bad that we didn't even have deodorant to put on.
Que a gente tinha para usar. Às vezes eu pegava o meu filho e mandava para casa da minha mãe.
Sometimes I would send my son to my mom's house so that he wouldn't have to go hungry. We went through very humiliating moments by the people on our street, and not to mention the lover that my husband had.
Da miséria ainda tinha essa amante que passava o senhor falando na hora da oração da amante, eu lembrei. Tentei suicídio.
I tried killing myself several times. I sat on the ledge of the 5th floor and tried to throw myself from there. I even took my son and tried to throw myself with him in front of the bus.
What did you do to change the situation?
On that week, my mother, who was already coming to the church, invited us to come. So I came to the church, and that same week, the campaign of Israel was starting. It was in the faith of Abraham.
Começando a fogueira santa. E por coincidência era de Abraão também. E naquela semana eu pedi para Deus. Eu falei assim, meu Deus, o Senhor, porque bispo, quando eu cheguei
That week, I said to God, "My God," because Bishop, when I arrived, I saw people giving their testimonies, and I would take it to heart, and I would say that the God that changed their life would also change my life. And one day I will be on the altar giving my testimony. On the next day, my husband came home and said, "Susie, I closed a deal and the woman already gave me the money." At that time, it was only $400, and he said, "I'm going to place it here in the drawer, and tomorrow when the landlord comes, give him the rent money." I said, "Okay."
eu falei, tudo bem. E dentro de mim eu falei, eu não vou dar o dinheiro para ele.
But inside of me, I said, "I'm not going to give him the money." The campaign was 20 days away, but I didn't care. I opened the drawer and took the money and went walking to the church. I didn't catch the train or the bus. I placed it in my envelope and went to the 10 a.m. service. No one was there.
Às 10 da manhã, cheguei no altar, não coloquei em alforje, não coloquei nada.
I approached the altar and placed it there. I placed it all there because that was my all. My husband didn't understand. He even told me that from now on I was going to live under a bridge and go hungry. But inside of me I said, it's tied up. Never again will I go hungry. Today, God has changed the story of my life. Like you said, Bishop, when God transforms a life, He does it in every way. I don't only have one area of my life transformed, I have all of them transformed.
Hoje eu tenho toda a
My family was transformed, my marriage was restored, my financial life today is changed.
os meus filhos, a minha vida financeira hoje temos funcionários.
We have a construction business and many employees. We opened another business, and also we have cars.
Temos carros. O meu café da manhã é café para
Today, my breakfast glorifies the name of Jesus because I can eat whatever I want. I don't go to the supermarket with a calculator in my hand.
continha na calculadora.
The misery's over.
It is finished.
So God blessed you in all the areas of your life.
In every way, Bishop, and He continues blessing me more every day. And in this campaign of Israel, I'm not staying out. My Isaac is already prepared.
Ele já está preparado. Já está preparado. Ontem meu
Yesterday, my husband pulled an all-nighter working. I didn't even get to see him. I'm going to see him tonight. But why? Because we want to give 3 times more than what we gave in the last campaign. And God is going to bless us even more.
e Deus vai nos honrar cada dia mais.
So you sacrificed $400 in the first one, but after all these years, you still sacrifice?
Sempre sacrificando.
We're always sacrificing. And the greatest one was $40,000. And I'll say to everyone who is there hearing my story, like one day I was, don't have any doubts. Get up and take your envelope, because it's the only way to overcome the misery and the fights. And it was through my sacrifice that God changed my life.
Brigas é sacrificando. buscando. E foi através do sacrifício que Deus mudou a minha vida.